Yo, what's up guys? So today I'm going to show you an impossible card trick. That's what it is. It's an impossible card trick. It's called impossible. I love it. I know you're going to love it, so let's get right into it. Alright, so we'll pretend that we have a spectator here with us today. And let's see. I want to show you an impossible trick, alright? So what we'll do is, as I do this, just say stop anytime as I spread cards, alright? So maybe just say stop right there. Now, at this point, I would just give them these cards and they would just shuffle these, alright? So as soon as they're done, I would ask them to take a look at their top card. Whichever card they got, they would just take a peek at it, alright? I won't look, and then they just remember that. Then they can cut these cards in half wherever they want, put these there, maybe put these on top, just really bury their card into the deck, alright? So what we'll do now is we'll make some piles of cards like this, alright? So just like this, we can just give them some mixes, just so everything is completely random, alright? So now at this point, they have some choices to make. They can pick up any pile they want. We're just going to collect the deck here. And they can pick up any pile, maybe this one here, pick a different one. It doesn't really matter. They can assemble it however they want to, alright? So now, I did say in the beginning that I wanted to show you an impossible trick, and I really meant that, alright? So, remember, the deck was shuffled. You could set stop anywhere. You shuffled again, looked at the card, cut anywhere, put the card back, and then cut again. And then we made some piles of cards. We shuffled the deck. You decided which packets went where. There's no way anybody could possibly know where your card was. In fact, it would be impossible to know exactly where your card is right now. So what we'll do is we'll spell the word impossible. This is an impossible card trick, so we mean it, alright? We spell the word impossible. That's IMPOSSIBLE. And then for the first time, what was your card? It was the Five of Clubs, and that really is impossible. Alright, so to accomplish this feat, you will have our dear old friend, the key card. And with this key card, it's a pencil dot key card, so it's a visual key card. From the back, it's just pencil dotted on the corners. Boom, boom. You can probably see that out of focus, but it's alright. Just a pencil dot. You can just put a pen there. Boom, boom. Just so you can tell which card it is from the back. Now the great thing about using a pencil dot card is you can actually have them shuffle the deck before anything begins, and then when you spread it, you can say, look, normally I would just do a trick like this and have you pick a card out of the deck, but first we'll do a little bit different. And all you're doing here is looking for that key card by way of just talking and saying, like, normally I do card tricks like this, blah blah blah, but this time we'll do it a little bit different. All you're doing is spotting your key card and cutting it to the top of the deck. Alright, so this time we'll do it a little bit different instead. And I've just cut my key card at the top. But that's totally optional. You don't have to do that. You can just start with it on top. Alright, so you're good to go there. But it is probably a good idea to do a false shuffle if you want, just keeping it on top so they know it is a shuffled deck. Alright, so next what you're going to do, you say, look, I'm going to show you an impossible card trick, alright? You say, this trick should not be possible, alright? So it's completely impossible. You're not going to believe it, whatever you want to say. So what you're going to do is take the deck back, and you're going to lay 10 cards on the table in a fashion that the top card of the packet is still the key card, alright? So what you're going to do here is the famous Alex Elmsley spread count, the 3-2-2-3 method. Alright, so you're just spreading 3 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards, 3 cards, alright? So it's very easy. Just count to yourself as you're talking to say, look, I'm going to spread over cards like this, and just have me say stop anytime. Have me say stop? You'll say stop anytime. So again, to recap, the key card is on top, and you just laid 10 cards on the table, alright? So the reason why you're doing 10 is the word impossible spells with 10 letters, and you'll need this for later, alright? So, but don't stop there. Keep doing that. Keep mimicking what you just done, spreading cards and putting them on the table, asking them to say stop as you do that, alright? So it'll be about halfway down the deck when they do say stop normally, alright? So next what you'll have them do is take this packet, the remaining cards, and to have them shuffle it. Alright, so they shuffle these, and they say, when you're done shuffling, take a peek at your top card so I can't see it. Alright, so they take a peek at it like this, and you want to say to them, like, take a peek at it poker style so I can't see it. Alright, so they'll peek at it. We'll use the King of Diamonds. Alright, so King of Diamonds is their card. Now I say, look, cut these cards to the table over here, alright? So just to mix your card up, put the card you're holding on there, and complete the cut there, blah, blah, blah. Make it seem like you don't care about what's happening, alright? So you want to make it seem, haphazard and, like you don't care where the cards go. But really, you do care because it's very important, alright? So just follow those procedures and you'll be good. Now, at this point, the key card will be somewhere near the top, alright? So see right now, second from top, which is okay. But it doesn't matter where it is as long as it's near the top, alright? So what you're going to do is, let's just say it's a few cards down, alright? So what you're going to do is say, look, we'll make some piles of cards like this. And you want to spread up to your key card. And then you want to have it on the face of this spread when you throw them down, all right? So it'll be the bottom card of that packet when you throw it down. So it's like, we'll make some piles of cards here like this, and just like this. And what you're doing here is, as soon as you drop that packet containing the key card on the face, then you want to spread more than 10 cards, maybe up to maybe 12 or 13 cards, all right? So maybe about this many is fine, because what happens now is that from here, their card is going to be 10 down in the deck, all right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we have that king of diamonds, all right? So just by the way this works, all right? So I want to do that, spread up to the key card, throw them down, spread more than 10 cards, throw them down. And you want to do that again over here, just make piles of cards like it doesn't matter, blah, 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 just like that. And what I like about this trick, what I like most about this trick is I really try to, when I create tricks, I really try to make it seem like I don't care what's happening, like the procedure, like there's no procedure, there's no like method to it, and what I'm just doing is random and like trying to make up something on the spot or whatever, because most of the time with these tricks, you're just making neat piles of cards and you're counting 10 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's always best to try to get rid of that procedure-esque type routining, right? So with the pencil dot card and doing the spread count and doing this method, I think it's pretty good. Anyway, moving on. Now you could simply just have them, assemble the packets like this via the OC cut. But I think it's better if you do sort of a magician's choice. That way they have more options, all right? So you say to them, hey, look, now we need to just collect the deck up. So pick up any pile you want to. All right, if they happen to pick up this first pile, that's perfect, all right? So they pick it up, you have them place it on top of any other pile, boom, and then pick up the whole deck and put it on that pile, all right? So, but if they don't pick up that pile, what do you do? Very simple. If they pick up a different pile, say, look, perfect, now pick up a different one. If they pick up this one, I have them pick up the target pile, all right? So again, if they pick up one of the different ones, that's the target pile, right? So if they pick up this one, say, look, pick up another one. If they pick up this one, perfect, then have them pick up the last one. Basically, your goal is to have them finish with the target pile on top, all right? So if they pick up this one first and that one second, perfect, put the rest on top of those, and you're just directing them to have them finish with the target pile on top. It's very easy, all right? It's not very complicated at all, all right? So next what we're going to do is have them put the deck down, all right? So you don't touch it again after they do all that. Say, I did want to show you an impossible trick, and you just recap. You say, look, remember, when I was dropping cards, you said stop anywhere. I think you shuffled the cards, then you looked at a random card, then you mixed it back into the deck, which they really didn't. But if you say that, they'll believe it because all the shuffling, cutting that took place, they will believe it, all right? So you picked a card, shuffled it back in, and then cut the deck, and then we made some piles of cards. Then you decided which cards went where. You see, it would be impossible to know exactly where your card is. And really, it would be impossible because how could that be possible? I mean, you only told one lie, and then it just seems so impossible. And this is a magician fooler. All right, so that's what you're gonna do is say, look, I said this would be an impossible card trick, and I meant that literally. And you say, pick up the deck and spell the word impossible. All right, so they do. That's one card per letter. And impossible, IMPOSSIBLE. Put that card there. What was your card? The King of Diamonds. I cannot believe it. That is impossible. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It means the world to me. And if you learned something new, if you got value out of it, do me a huge favor, hit the like button, comment something nice down below, or mean. I don't really care. Well, I do care. Please don't say anything mean. Until next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.